Good day, everybody. You'll notice this is coming at you from a weird, different angle. My good friend Nathan, who you've seen me interview on this page or on this site or whatever you like to call it, he gave me a little tripod for my cell phone because I'm always trying to get the angle right. So it's kind of awkward and weird, but it's got funny legs. But I'm hoping I can make it happen here. Practice makes perfect, right? Yeah, boy. Yeah, it's weird. I've had a weird few days. I've not been well. Hence my lack of presence on social media. I haven't been feeling too well. But I have been receiving things in the mail that are quite incredible. One of these things being this tripod that I found in the mailbox yesterday. It didn't come in the mail. It was just dropped off in my mailbox because my friend just lives, 20-minute walk away or whatever. But very cool thing. Okay, my good friend Hillary now she's out in New Orleans, Louisiana. Not only did she sent me a couple packages over the last few days. Sent me this T-shirt for this bar out in New Orleans, the Alibi, New Orleans best excuse. I didn't see this place when I was there, but supposedly it's been closed for a long time. But that's super fucking cool. I'm gonna wear that a lot. Now this is fucking phenomenal. Like, now Hillary's dad runs an antique shop in Athens, Georgia, from what I gather. And he was going to throw out a bunch of things. And one of the things that he was going to throw out, and I've wanted one of these for years, is a spittoon, an old classic brass spittoon. You know what I mean? That's way cool, All my friends in the States use these things. They call them mud jugs, and they're like, they're all-American, the all-American carry anywhere spittoon kind of thing. But this is old school, man. This is bomb. It even has a couple cracks in it. Oh, fuck, it's super cool. Super fucking cool. And she sent me this amazing old cigar box that I'm going to build a guitar out of sometime. I have to plan that out because it has to be perfect if a friend sent me the box. And she sent me a couple of pictures that they're just pictures. So they're ones of tarot cards. But she sent me some snuff, as she is often apt to do, which is very, very kind of her, because snuff is incredibly expensive here in Canada, and I'm on welfare, and I can't really buy it unless I'm in a good situation, and it's nice to have. But she sent me some a couple different kinds, so I'm gonna kind of do a little review of them one at a time, based on interest of types, because there are a couple of types I've had before, but most of them I haven't had before at all, and one of them I haven't even. I've seen the brand on YouTube, but I haven't ever seen it. But the one I'm dying to try is because I'm a big. When I was buying it, when you could get it in Canada, I would always get the peppermint skull, and you couldn't get, like, Copenhagen. You could get Copenhagen. You get Copenhagen snuff or Copenhagen long cut, and that was it. When they made Copenhagen Black, you could get that, the bourbon. It tastes like bourbon, but it tastes like crap. I was a bourbon drinker. But Copenhagen peppermint, or mint, or whatever you want to call it, the blue one, in the camel can. Now, there's been a million reviews on this on YouTube, of course, but I don't think I've ever seen a Canadian review of it. So I'm gonna, oh, it's so sad. Yeah, boy. No fancy tricks. We're just going to pack one, see what it's all about. I've never had this before, and I love Copenhagen, and holy fuck. Okay, my first impression is now back in the 90s, Copenhagen made a brand called Rooster. They made two kinds. They made mint and wintergreen, and this smells exactly like. And Copenhagen made those brands, so I'm sure these are similar. But this smells exactly like Rooster Winter or Rooster Mint, and I used to buy that all the time. It kind of tastes right off the bat, kind of like a cross. It tastes like more like Rooster Mint than Skull Mint, for sure. Definitely more pepperminty. Skull Mint is like a weird kind of mint. Like it's hard. It's very unique. It's really good. Like I really, really like it. But it's hard to describe. It's not really pepperminty, but it's not spearminty at all. I don't know. But this is like really pepperminty. I've often heard it referred to as the toothpaste snuff or the toothpaste dip or whatever. But I think it's awesome. So fucking thank you so much, Hillary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Even matches my shirt. Look at that. I didn't do that on purpose. But yeah, I'll be going through those cans of snuff as time goes on. Something to make videos about. I haven't been feeling well in my body, and it's hard for me to make music when I don't feel that good. So we'll get around that. There's lots of music on the website here if you need to check it out. This Tuesday, I have the Warehouse of Strangers radio coming up, and I believe that, I have a new roommate now, and she's an instrument builder, working with a Mr. Bell here in town, building, I think, primarily bassoon parts and stuff like that. But I'm going to have her in for an interview because she's a new musician in town. She's... I think she studied piano at Mount Allison, which is pretty cool. And she builds instruments, so that's kind of interesting. So it'll be a kind of a diversion from the normal punk rock and blues that I normally do. Well, I'll be playing some of that, of course, too. But it'll be nice to have somebody in to talk to, for sure. And maybe I'll get to know my roommate a bit, because we've kind of been like ships in the night here in the house, which is fine. But yeah. Anyhow, I just wanted to say thanks to everybody for all the stuff. Like, I haven't been around much, and I haven't really been feeling that great. But better days ahead, and that's just the way it goes when you're me. Every day is a fucking crapshoot, on how you're gonna feel. Luckily, I get a lot of good days these days, so whatever. It's all good in the hood, man. It's all good in the hood. Yeah, this snuff is just like, it's a lot like Rooster snuff. Like, this can is totally American. Like, if you look at it, it's like, time to hunt. Get ready at freshcope.com, and the can's done all fucking camo style, match your fucking hunting camo and shit. Which I don't know how many people wear blue camo, but it's just the fucking thing, right? But the American can definitely outweighs the Canadian can by far. The plastic at the bottom is twice as thick. The metal on the top is twice as thick. These are excellent. If you need a little can for something, I keep guitar picks and shit in them and various things. It's an amazing can, So yeah, thank you all. Thank you, Hillary. Thank you, Nathan. And thank you all the other people who support Dirty Pat Walsh songs. Dan Dempster, David Hodges, Dave Harthan, Chris Yaw, Jeremy Nupp. Oh, goodness gracious. There's so many people. Pleiades or Bust, Superfly Enya, Ed Shizzle, Berg's Dip Reviews. All you people, thank you so much for all your support. And thank you for all the cool stuff. You know, I may be poor, I may be sick, I may be in poverty, whatever the fuck, but I have a pretty rich and happy life. And you all help me with that. So thank you so much. Hope you all have a great day. Be well, and I'll see you soon in the meth end of town for probably another dip review. All right. Be well.